When staff enter campus, we are all required to wear face coverings for the safety of all. All employees are also required to do a daily active screening when they arrive on campus. At this screening station, staff will take their temperature and monitor their symptoms by answering a few questions.
One thing I keep thinking is how fortunate we are to have these amazing teachers here at Peña. You know, some of them come into school to teach, and then some are staying home and teaching from home, and they have their own kids. I mean, little kids, kindergartners, first graders that they have to get set up at home, and then they have 30 kids waiting for them to teach online. Oh man, they're doing a great job, I tell you. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it, but the feedback I'm getting from our parents and our students is our teachers are doing an amazing job. Also, I pull up to school some days at 6:30. There's already cars filling the parking lot of our teachers getting there early, preparing. And then when we're leaving at 5 o'clock at night, there's still teachers that are leaving at 5. And they go home and they continue to work and plan for those instructions online.
Good morning, Wyatt. You can turn your mic on and say good morning to your friends.
We got our own bed.
You got your own bed? Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
Show me your tracking finger that it's ready. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Jose. All right, go ahead and put it on Tuesday. And then I want you to try reading it with me, okay? I'll go slow. Tuesday, September 1st, 2020. Good morning.
Something that's really important to Peña is our morning meetings that are held every single day. And this started years ago and we've continued it through distance learning. During this time, teachers make announcements and they tell the students what's happening that day. They build relationships and we work on our social skills using our Boys Town and PBIS.
Was I on task or not on task? I just started dancing in the middle of teaching. Is that on task? No. You all got that one. Good job. That is not on task.
And then all the materials that they put together for our students, so that our students aren't only online learning, they have pencils and papers and whiteboards in front of them. So just keep remembering how lucky we are.
Question. Thank you, Lachey, for having that ready to go.
Applause. Let's give her a round of applause. Very nice, Alexa. Thank you for sharing about yourself. Oh, I had so many friends showing me that they know what it looks like to stay on task. So remember, when we stay on task, we look
You
at
go
the
into any Peña classroom, it's really exciting to see the teachers are still giving so much praise, so much feedback. They're reinforcing expectations, and you are still going to see a lot of learning happening. You'll hear academic vocabulary. The students will have their thinking questioned, and they'll have to explain themselves. And you'll still see reading, writing, math, some science, and even music, art, and PE still continuing.
What supertizing is. Supertizing means to be able to count something super fast in your brain.
This is in our number line. Axel, help me out. I'm missing my midpoint. What else? Endpoint. Another endpoint. Awesome. Hold on. I'm gonna give Axel a go.
So distance learning has its challenges, but it also has its perks this year. Something that I think has been so positive about it is we start every day with our morning meeting. Even though we're seeing each other on Google Meet, we're still able to build those relationships with each other and talk about our days, talk about our weekends, talk about challenges that we're facing, and the collaboration that we've been able to have through distance learning has really proven that we can do it. And it showed that these kids can persevere through anything, and I'm so proud of everything that I've seen so far.
So distance learning has definitely made teachers become more creative with getting to know their students and getting that engagement every day in the classroom. I honestly feel like I know my students this year sooner and better than I did at this point last year in September. We've set up games, they come to individual meetings with me, and I just feel like I get an inside look at who they are, and their families all are joining. I get to communicate with parents so much more, so it's been really interesting that I know my students so much more, and we're not even in the classroom together, so I'm thankful for that. And then also that my students, and I know everyone else's, have been so resilient too, that everybody was super scared to get on technology, and technology has its own problems, but they are doing so great, and they are pushing through, and they're thriving at parts of the day, and we're learning what works and what doesn't work because of them. So I'm thankful for my students this year.